In my last video, I talked to you guys about the goals of academic writing and critical reading, or academic reading, if you will. And this is where summary and response, being able to summarize something and respond to it, is kind of the juncture or the connection to where reading meets writing. A summary response is the bread and butter of academic writing. It's the basis of that kind of writing, because academic writing builds on being able to both summarize and respond to something that you have read. So what is a summary? You guys are familiar with summaries because you summarize stuff all the time. A summary, if you look at the root word, it's sum, and a sum is a total. And when you think of a summary, think about it as an overview or a gist of a longer piece of work. It is short or condensed. It is also objective and non-biased. You are going to accurately recount something that someone else has said. In other words, you don't want to put words in someone else's mouth if it's not accurate, right? If you didn't read it, it's probably not there, right? And also, part of giving a summary is, or part of writing a summary is giving attribution or acknowledging both the name of the author and the title of the text that you're summarizing. There are a couple of different types of responses. You can respond in the form of an analysis, you can respond in the form of an argument, or you can respond in the form of a reflection. So when writing a summary response, there's always going to be some key or identifying features. You always want to clearly identify the author and the title of the text that you're both summarizing and responding to. You want to give a concise summary. And when I say concise, I mean like maybe 1 to 3 sentences. That's sufficient. You want to offer an explicit response. And that's really the meat and potatoes of what I'm looking for you guys. You can give me a short, condensed summary, but I'm looking for a longer, more explicit response where you offer support and address the larger context, the larger implications. Why does that matter? What does the author's and your ideas in relationship to the author's ideas, why does that matter in the grand scheme of things? Why should we care? So what? So, for example, in the article #ShameOnYou that I'm asking you guys to both summarize and respond to, part of what she's talking about is social media, but at the heart of that is this idea of communication. What is she saying about communication? Why should we care? And why does it matter in the grand scheme of things? So that's all I have for you guys by way of talking about both academic writing and summary responses. In a nutshell, please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out, and I'll be happy to answer any of them when and if you have them.